Did you know that one of the most common errors that candidates make in the OET writing exam is incorrect use of present perfect or past simple? So watch this video where I show you when and how to use it so you can achieve a high score in OET writing. Let's go! Hello, I'm Jo from Specialist Language Courses. We are OET premium preparation providers, which means you are in the right place. Make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel and do check out our website, the links below, for all your OET preparation needs. Let's go! When do you use present perfect and past simple in OET writing? Look at these options and choose which one you think is the right answer. Let me know in the comments. The answer is B, situations when there's a connection between the past and present. For example, the doctor has prescribed Ramipril. The doctor prescribed it at some point in the past. The patient is still taking Ramipril now. And we form the present perfect by using have or has and the past participle form of the verb. We often use present perfect to talk about unfinished activities using for and since. He has been in hospital since August. He has been in hospital for 2 months. He is still in hospital now. We use since and when the action began. For example, since last Monday, 2015, he was a child. And we use for and the duration. For example, for 2 days, 3 weeks, 6 months. If an action clearly happened in the past and is finished, we cannot use present perfect. We must use past simple. We cannot say he has left hospital yesterday. Yesterday is finished and the action is clearly finished, so we must use past simple. He left hospital yesterday. When we use the past simple, there is often a clear time marker. For example, yesterday, 4 days ago, last week, and in May 2018. We usually use past simple when we are sure of when something happened. He was admitted last week. He underwent surgery on the 4th of October. He started taking his medication yesterday. And we usually use present perfect when the action is unfinished. He has had 3 physiotherapy sessions so far. He's going to have more. He hasn't responded well to the treatment yet, but it should take effect in a few days. He has gone into surgery. We expect it to finish in a few hours. So let's take a look at some sentences now and do an activity. Read through numbers 1 to 4 and decide if you think they are correct or incorrect. Let me know what you think in the comments. And here are the answers. Number 1 is incorrect because it's describing yesterday, so we cannot use the present perfect when it's clear that the time and action is finished. The correct sentence should be, Mr. Morrison was admitted yesterday after his first asthma attack. The second sentence is correct. We use the present perfect because we don't know when it happened, and the physiotherapy hasn't finished and the sessions will continue. In the third sentence, we have a duration of time, 3 months, so we need to use for. And in the last sentence, it is a finished action and a finished time, so we need to use past simple, was diagnosed. However, we could use present perfect with since and say, Ms. Bennett has been diagnosed with diabetes since 2014. Both options are correct. So now let's take a look at some case notes and see how we can apply past simple and present perfect. But before we continue, don't forget to check out our website for all your preparation needs. Links below. Let's go. Read through these case notes and notice the highlighted information. Should you use present perfect or past simple to express it? We can see that Jake Peterson is a student at the boarding school and has been there for 8 years. Even though he will be leaving, he hasn't left yet, so the present perfect would be the most appropriate tense to express that. He has been a student at Holly House School for 8 years. We can also see that his hair loss began in 2014, so the past simple would be most appropriate here. For example, he first presented with alopecia in 2014. Or you could also use present perfect with since. For example, he has had intermittent alopecia since 2014. If we look at the next section of the case notes, we can see that all of the information is a completed time in the past, and the actions are also finished and complete. So the past simple would be most appropriate here. Look at the next part of the case notes and notice the highlighted information. Should you use present perfect or past simple to express it? So we see the information here is about weight loss. This started in the past but is still true now, so present perfect would be used here. We can see that an appointment with a counsellor was arranged, but Jake Peterson failed to attend. Past simple would be used here because they're completed actions, and we can see that it's a finished specified time. We also have information about recent exam time. Again, we can see past simple would be used here because both the time and the exams have finished. Now, I'd like you to pause the video and decide how you could express this information in full sentences. Write your sentences in the comments below. And here are some suggested answers. He has lost 6 kilograms of weight over the last 12 months. He was referred to the school counsellor in March 2019. He had extreme anxiety during his exams. It's a great idea to use sample letters to see how present perfect and past simple are used. Compare the sentences with case notes, noticing any time markers. Top tips for present perfect and past simple. Practice with OET case notes. Go through them, pay attention to the dates, and practice using the present perfect and past simple. Be clear about which tense to use. If something started in the past but is still true now, use the present perfect. If the action's clearly finished and the time is to, use past simple. And use sample letters to notice examples. So writing personal sentences about you is a really good way to practice using the tenses. It makes it meaningful and helps you remember. For example, if I was going to write a sentence about me, I would say something like, I've been a teacher since 2005. Or, I started teaching in 2005. What about you? Can you write a sentence about yourself or your career in the comments below? I'd love to hear about you. If you like this video, do like, share with your friends and colleagues so we can help more people pass the OET exam. And I will see you in the next video. Take care, everybody. Bye. Before we begin today's video, make sure you're subscribed to our OET YouTube channel. Hi. Make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel and... Okay.